Hi guys, Melissa here. Welcome back to my channel. So we had to go back out to Erie to take Dale's guitar because it needed some work done on it. So we went out to Guitar Center, and right out there is Michael's, Kirkland's, At Home, Home Goods in that same area. So of course I'm like, drop me off at Kirkland's, and he did. And so I did film some stuff out there because they have Halloween, unlike Jamestown, New York, which has almost nothing. Granted, I had to drive an hour and a half to get to Erie, but they had Halloween, so I did pick up some more things that I wanted to share with you. Now, Michael's, I had $20 in coupon. I had $20 in rewards and a 25% off in-store coupon. So I used that for Michael's. Got actually a pretty good discount. I had a $50 gift card from work, from people saying good job. So I had that and I spent that at Home Goods. At Home, I think I had a 15 or 20% off coupon. Yeah, so Kirkland's, they had 25% off in store, but excluding the Halloween. Well, I wanted the Halloween, so I did pay full price, but I didn't feel like their prices were crazy or anything. So let me show you some of the stuff I got. I wish I could just say I'm going to keep this in order, but I'm not, because it's covering my table. And I've kind of positioned things so that the cats wouldn't knock it over until I got to film. So let me show you. This is one of the throws that I know I got the pumpkin one. Well, this is the other one that I wanted from At Home. Yeah, this was At Home. So, I mean, minus the, I think it was 15% off coupon. I don't know if you can see the pattern. Oh my gosh. You guys, and these are really soft, like really soft. I might actually take this one apart just so we can peek at it. I love these. Like this, I mean, it's not very ocean-esque, but these are lightweight. I like that these are Velcro. I like that a lot. Oh my gosh. You guys, I just love these patterns. Like, look how pretty that is. So you have like the cauldron, the pumpkin, skull and crossbones, the witch hat, and this almost like damask pattern. It does have cardboard inside. I mean, but they're really nice. I mean, they're throw blankets, so it's not really something that's meant to like keep you warm in bed or anything, but these are pretty cool. Does it have the size on it? It says it's chenille, and it is a 50 by 60, so a standard throw blanket. So, oh, you guys. So you've got like this side, which is like the darker side. So it's like reversible. And then you have like the lighter color side. Oh, I love this so much. Can you see it? Like there's ghosts on there. It's like perfect. Then At Home Goods. I granted, I realized this is a pet blanket. It's so cute. And it was only $16.99. I couldn't stand it. So, well, I don't, is it specifically, I mean, it's Humane World for Animals, oversized decorative throw. So I don't know if just some of that supports the charity, but $16.99. It's a 60 by 70, 20% larger. These cats, I just like all dressed up for Halloween. You stop it right now. The witch and the vampire and the mummy. How cute is this blanket? Okay, so I had to have that. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Okay, Michael's. So I'm going for, and I have a whole bag of floral and stuff, so bear with me. I want you to picture in your head like old Salem, like 1692 when the Salem witch trials were. That's kind of the thing I'm going for. I'm going for herbal kitchen witch, but like old world style. If you've seen some of my other hauls and you've seen, like, I have like these witch hat jars. I have some labels. We're gonna do some DIYs together just because I think it's fun. But, so this one I did pay $30 for, but like I said, I had the $20 coupon, like a 15 or reward. So like a $15 and a 20, no, slow down. A $15 and a $5, which came out to $20. So I actually love the picture that is in here, and I intend to keep this just like it is. So I'm kind of wanting to put up, I mean, I have stuff from Etsy here, you guys, like, bear with me. You'll see my vision, I think, a little bit more. But I wanted to have this up kind of like, this is her memories of like her and her coven sisters. I don't know. Isn't that perfect? I just freaking love this. So basically $20 off. I paid $10 for this, if you want to think of it that way. Let's hope. And then that's my living room that I want to do the witch apothecary, kind of a old world Salem witch apothecary kind of a thing. Well, out here I like to do my literary. So I like to have the Headless Horseman, Red Riding Hood, and Big Bad Wolf, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, but Dracula, okay? So I got this bat frame, and I actually don't mind the books that are in here, although that's not really the vibe I'm going for. I may, like, Etsy has some artists and stuff where I may try to get Frankenstein's another one that I do, but I may try to get maybe from Etsy a picture to put in here, like maybe a Dracula black and white. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this frame. Like, look, the bat is so cool. This was $25. You guys, I saved a ton. I saved probably like $60 saving 25% off in store. I know online was like 30% off, but I was okay with 20% off because we were in store. There's so much stuff I wanted, but Michael's wants so much money for their stuff. This is just spectacular. Then I had to have this because one of my favorite parts of Harry Potter is like the Mirror of Erised. And this, I love that it's like this. It's not an actual frame. This was $22.99 with 25% off, but this reminds me of like the Mirror of Erised. Is it supposed to be? I don't know, but it gives me that vibe. It also kind of goes with the whole, I mean, when I put up my Harry Potter stuff, this would go with it. And it also kind of goes with like Dracula. I don't want what shows up in the mirror to be distracting. Isn't it awesome, you guys? Oh my gosh. I freaking love this. So it's gonna set real nice. So I got that. At, where was this? Marshall's. I could have got a big one, but I already have a big one from last year that I got from the Dollar Tree. So I got a small cinnamon broom because I thought this would be cute. It was only $1.99. I want to say this was Marshall's. Might have been At Home at the checkout at Home. Now that I think about it, I think this was At Home. I love, because if I hold, oh, I gotta bring that other bag. Let me pause for a second because I have a whole nother bag of stuff to show you. We have a whole bag of goodies for DIYs that I got at a local shop downtown. She sells like dried flowers, the brooms and all that stuff, tarot cards. So I mean, she may be witchy, like of the witch faith. I don't know. Well, anyways, so I got this cinnamon broom. I'm gonna actually put this in the bag so that you can see some of the vibe. This was Kirkland's. Oh, this was only $19.99. I say only. They had a bigger one, but oops. Oh, for Pete's sake. But I love this. This was all I needed. This was the perfect size. Now, if I really wanted to get creative, I could put a ribbon. I could put some dried flowers. But I kind of wanted it to sit there kind of like, what if it was her hat? You know? So it's got that, it matches the wicker pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, I should say. The wicker jack-o'-lantern. I'm like, this is going to be perfect with that little at-home, you know, jack-o'-lantern basket that I got. I gotta show you these pillows to you guys. Let me set that there. I got 2 of these, okay? Look. I'm telling you, I love this damask theme. Now, this kind of goes with the dark colored blanket that I got. I think they actually have a blanket that might actually go with this too, but it's got the red piping. Oh, this is so Dracula. I can't handle it. Like, this is so cool. So these were pricey. This was At Home. Their pillows are pricey. They were $29.95 each. Don't love that price. But you guys, like, I love this so much. If you only knew how much I love Dracula. And all of that. So I did splurge. I did spend more than I kind of wanted to on that just because I loved it that much. With the Dracula vibe. I had to get it was only $5 at Home for this pumpkin that I thought would be so cool with all my Dracula stuff. Well, in that same vein, I also got this I think was, yeah, $9.99. So I thought this stained glass piece, you guys, with my whole Dracula thing, I was like, oh, this is so perfect. Like, I literally, I have to. So got that, got this pumpkin. Trying to think of where I can put things so that my cats don't break things. Okay. This was only $14.99. He's heavy. This was from Home Goods, you guys. I loved him. It's made in Peru. Home Goods prices. He's got the felt bottom, but does he not scream like old world Salem kind of? He's very terracotta-esque. Like, he has like that texture. I think he screamed old world Salem, so I had to have him. Okay, so from At Home, no, Yeah, this is at home. I got some creepy cloth. I got this greenish and this blackish. I'm not exactly, it was so cheap, I just had to. I don't know if Tater would leave my mantle alone enough for me to actually put this up without something breaking. So I'll have to see if I use that this year, but together, I don't know, it kind of gave, it would be, to me, it would be fun to drape on a mantle together. But regardless, I love chartreuse, and that's like the perfect chartreuse color. When you see some of my greenery and stuff, I just, for $2.99 each plus the 15% off coupon, I was like, let's get us some creepy cloth. So I did that. Let's go Michael's. This again, which I might use this with it. Think of a witch making her own potions and spell potions and brews and all that stuff. I really want to get like a cast iron kettle. Last year, Home Goods had them, but you'll understand my vibe here. This is like iron decorative bowl with the spiders. Again, this is another pricey one from Michael's. This was $39.99. Didn't love that, but at 25% off, I was like, okay. Plus I earn more rewards, you know what I mean? Towards maybe my spooky town. Oh my gosh, I love this. So I'm thinking of putting something like this in there. I picked this up from Kirkland's. This was $14.99. Some of the stuff that I got from Etsy, you'll see why I did that. I got a bag specifically for my brooms, but in a lot of the witchy spell stuff on Etsy, they had, that's why this was so perfect, they had dried oranges, or like there's dried apples and limes and stuff in here. I was like, just sitting in that bowl, this is kind of perfect. So, I mean, they're literal, real dried apples and limes and oranges. So I got this, plan to put that in that bowl. I'm trying to, so I got this for my boss. My boss loves elephants just like I do. Like, African elephants are probably my favorite animal. So at Marshall's, I saw this and it was only $14.99. So I thought either for her birthday, which is Christmas Day, or Boss's Day, which is in October. I was like, how cute is this planter for her office or whatever? So, and it's stone. It's kind of like ceramic with a stone paint. You can tell. And it's heavy. So I just thought that was so cute for $15. I spent way more before on other stuff, and I was like, yeah, I need that for my boss. Also at Marshall's. Okay, this was $6.99. So I've seen how in spell kind of stuff, witches use, because I'm going like real authentic, you guys, with my, yeah, I could go super cutesy, but I want to go as much authentic with this as I can. If I can just get the picture in my head, the vision. So I got this natural marble mortar and pedestal. It's just a little one, but I mean, it's marble, it's heavy. So I thought for all of her spell stuff that she, potions and spells that Tater, that she's gonna mix up, she would need her marble mortar and pedestal. I mean, for $6.99. Then, should I go with just the fun stuff to get this out of my way? Okay, so my hair gets really frizzy, especially in the summer. It's always been frizzy, like always. Unless I brush it real straight, it's frizzy. Or unless I put a bunch of product in it, and then you can see through it even more than you can when it doesn't have a ton of stuff in it. Well, a silk pillowcase helps keep your hair from getting more frizzy. Also helps with like wrinkles and stuff. So I picked this up. It's an anti-aging pillowcase. I got this at Home Goods. It's only $7.99. There's 2 of them in there. And it's white, so yeah. It says no friction, no sleep lines, no breakouts, no bedhead. Queen size. Prevents wrinkles, prevents dehydration, prevents breakouts. So, like, yeah, I mean, for $7.99. Then at Marshall's, this is only $5.99. The handle on the brush that I use to apply finishing powder, the handle broke. So it's basically this size anyway. And this one is a retractable kabuki brush. Isaac Mizrahi. I mean, $5.99 and it has a cap on it. Yeah. It's not broken. Let's see. I just thought this was pretty cool. Avalanche chai latte cafe style. There are 10 sticks in here. Avalanche is a 100% New Zealand owned and operated company, and we're proud to have real relationships with our suppliers. It ensures our products are ethically produced, grown, and harvested in a responsible manner and fairly traded. Says a cup of cafe culture at home. We've bent over backwards to perfect this harmonizing balance of special warming spices, including cinnamon, cloves, which are my favorite thing, blended with black tea and milk. Take a sip of our Avalanche chai latte and transform your standard drinks into a little zen moment. It says empty the contents of the packet into your favorite mug, pour in hot water, not boiling, and stir. Enjoy. So, yeah. I mean, 10 little packets. I love chai latte. So, got that. I also, it intrigued me. It's also from Marshall's. This was oops, can you see that? No, it's upside down. $5.99. It is Ola Beverage Company Cafe a Saborde. Oh, sorry, I butchered the poor beautiful Spanish language. This is Mexican mocha, gourmet ground coffee. Has notes of dark chocolate, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Oh, like all the things I love in my coffee. Is just like ground coffee. I have tweezers, but I've dropped them so many times they don't always, if you can see a hair poking out, but you can't quite get it because the tweezers don't close well enough. If you know, you know, Brookstone is a really high-end brand. I say the Galleria Mall had a Brookstone. I mean, it's like Sharper Image Brookstone. Well, at Marshall's, I was like, ooh, like there's a whole full body massage chair that I wanted for like $5,000. A girl can dream. So this was $6.99, and it's a whole set of different tweezers, and it's my favorite color. It comes in like this tin. Half the time I lose them in my drawer, and I'm like, so I have the one that doesn't work the best, but it's the best of all the ones that I have. Right in my makeup thing. But there's a flat, an angle, a point, and a slant, and I think the point is what I really need to get these little tiny hairs, that because I have dark hair, and you can see them poking out up here, but you can't quite grab them because my tweezers don't. Anyways, I'm hoping this works. $6.99. That fell. Also, from the last time I went to TJ Maxx, I got the Philosophy Lavender Body Wash. Well, like I don't have any, my OCD likes when things match. So I wanted a lavender lotion and I didn't have any. So at Marshall's for $5.99, I picked up, it's La Maison de Provence. Lavender aloe, shea butter, and argan oil hand and body lotion. So I was like, yes, that'll match that. Because I always have to use lotion after I shower. I'm just weird like that. Let me show you this. I got these at Marshall's too. Well, I mean, they had cats on them. I feel like the mean old horrible lady that I hate so much from, can't even remember her name. Like, oh, I loathed her in Harry Potter. But she loved cats. I was like, that's the only thing I like about her. But these are $5.99. These are makeup remover reusable towels. Now I have Norwex ones, but after you have so much like mascara, eyeliner, they get kind of grungy. Yeah, you wash them in hot water, all that stuff. But it says just add water. These ultra soft microfiber cloths are gentle on all skin types and remove all kinds of makeup. Machine washable. It says even removes waterproof makeup. So it reminded me a lot of my Norwex ones, and these were prettier. So they had little kitty cats. I'm not sure I love the shape because I kind of like how my Norwex ones are washcloth size, but I was like, oh, they almost kind of look like a burp cloth. They were trying for $5.99. Let's see, this was Home Goods. If you know, I'm trying to redo my kitchen in black and white or tan and black. So I'm kind of going with stripes, harlequin, checker, even though checker is my least favorite. Just that whole pattern vibe going on. These were $9.99, not the cheapest thing in the world, but these are hand wash only because they're painted spoons. But right beside the coffee pot, I thought that these would be perfect. So it's like they're not white, but they're like, and they're not tan, they're like cream. Like these will be perfect. So those spoons for stirring coffee and stuff, you know, then you rinse them off. I got this really cool coffee mug. It was only $4.99, made in, hand painted and made in India. I'm a sucker for things that remind me of the ocean or like pottery, because I've always wanted to do pottery, sculpture. Like I really do love art. This was only $4.99 at Home Goods, but I love it. It reminded me of like the ocean. Like I said, you know, it's like handmade. And I was like, well, if Dale doesn't feel like getting a witchy cup, Dale could use an ocean mug. Guys, I have so much to show you. Okay, at Kirkland's, this lights up. Let me pull the tab because we obviously want to see this light up. Oh, you guys. Tell me this isn't cute. And if it's not laying flat, I can always use my steamer. But again, that whole witchy vibe, and it has like a little spooky tab. Now this is a little more on the cutesy side, but I was like, even if you don't light it up, oh, it blinks if you keep pushing the button, or it stays solid, or it's off. I was like, even just off, it looks like homemade, and I loved it. So I felt like it went with my whole witchy vibe. That I'm working on. So I'm going to talk about this in a minute. From Marshall's. So, I got the Cracker Barrel Bark Witch. I felt like this guy was pretty perfect with that. He reminds me of like the Wizard of Oz, the trees that come to life, even like Snow White. I loved him, you guys. Oh, Taylor looked at me. Taylor and CJ are like, excuse me? What is that? Not that I even need him to light up or anything. I just thought he was cool with the whole, I've got a whole moss, a whole tree witch, you know, bark witch, all natural kind of. Taylor's like, I don't like that thing. But he was only at Marshall's, you guys. Great, and he makes that noise. He was $14.99. Like, look at him. He's so cool. Tater's like worried that he's gonna come on again. I love him with that whole aesthetic. Now, Home Goods also, or maybe it's Marshall's. Marshall's or Home Goods also has another Bark Witch takeoff that she's kind of sitting on the ground and she has like some moss on her. She has like a raven on her knees. She has her knees up. Like, and I thought this would go cool with that. Like, think you're in the forest kind of a thing. CJ left. He's like, I don't want to stay around here anymore. Like, Peter, you're on your own. You guys, because I wanted to be a marine biologist, I have always loved aquamarine. And I saw this bracelet. It was $12.99, which isn't necessarily the cheapest thing. It's from Essential Ritual. It was like $12.99 at Marshall's. My hands. We went to Lowe's, so if my fingers are dirty playing with the plant, sorry about that. Because I was looking for my garden. Anyways, no need to explain. This is genuine gemstone, cubic zirconia, and brass. And it's got a little moon on it, you guys. I loved this. Ursula loved the moon. I love the moon. I love the peaceful. I always loved the whole man in the moon. You know, you feel like the man in the moon is staring back at you. Like, isn't he pretty? And it reminded me of like the ocean and my whole like mermaid obsession. I put it back and then I went back and got it because I'm like, it's heavy. It's just gorgeous and I had to have it. Like, I couldn't leave the store without it. So I got that. My very first ever Joanna Parker. They had these at Home Goods. $9.99. I really love, obviously I have a thing with black cats, but I love the whole, I like the pumpkin stuff too. I'm a little more picky with skeleton stuff, but I love the whole the smiling black cat vintage stuff. So I got my very first Joanna Parker salt and pepper shakers. Obviously I don't use these for salt and pepper, but I like her owl stuff too. I love all her stuff. Like, the devil's cute. I don't want a devil piece. Like, that's going down a trail I don't want to go, so I don't necessarily like the evil side, or, you know, so I stick to my cutesy stuff like ghosts, or I do like her ghost stuff. I did have the ghost ones, but I like the cats better, so I picked up the cats. But I don't know, I love the whole vintage thing. I may pick up some ghosts and just use them for like decor pieces. A lot of my primitive style is like outside, actually. I mean, my house is small. I wish it was bigger. So I don't need a ton of it, but I love those. So I got that. Then at Home Goods, guys, I love this. It was $12.99, which I didn't think was bad, but I thought for my kitchen, this little tiny spider cake, and it goes with my whole black and white theme in my kitchen. My KitchenAid mixer is red, and I'm like, oh, he's cute. And it's just this little tiny piece that I could put out in my kitchen. It does have some sparkle, but I mean, it looks like a homemade cake. It's on a pedestal. I freaking love this. They had other ones too, but I just really love this. And I love the whole black and white vibe to it. So I did pick up this little tiny cake. I need to go dig out my empty totes in the basement and like put all this stuff away. Okay. I have been wanting one of these because I think it's the perfect candy bowl for Halloween and trick-or-treaters. I have a plastic candy bowl. It's nothing special. It's just like a couple dollar candy bowl at like dollar store or Walmart or something. I have been wanting some, and this goes with my whole like primitive thing. I wanted, and this was the big one. This one didn't have, oh yeah, they put a tag on it, $19.99. So I just wanted a copper kettle, like an old-fashioned copper kettle. I mean, honestly, this could go inside and be super cute, but Tater's gonna crawl in that like it's his. So I thought this was cute for kids to get their trick-or-treat candy from. And as long as you don't have anything super tiny, it's not gonna fall out if you have like Twizzlers or M&M packets or Butterfinger. Yeah, I don't think any of the, oh, you guys, I love that it's black on the inside. It's like copper. Oh, I freaking love this. For 20 bucks, you guys, I feel like that's a steal. It's heavyweight. It's just the cutest thing I've ever seen. 100 bucks, someone climbs in this. Probably Tater. I had to have it. And bring these over here. So at Home Goods, for the past several, I just haven't gone out to Erie. I've been trying to find things in Jamestown. Jamestown is kind of the worst. Takes them forever to put anything out, and then when they do, they don't put that much out, and it's all picked over by the time I get to it. I mean, I live 45 minutes from Jamestown. So I'm gonna throw that on the floor my way. So I've been looking, I've seen people with these dish towels, and I can never find them. I tried so hard when Cassie was in Wichita and we went shopping the one year with her at all the different places, and Joann's, they didn't have them when I went to look. I wanted like the damask pattern. I really, really love damask. Yeah. I kind of hit the jackpot. Okay, so, and Dale's like, do you need all of these? I'm like, well, you don't understand. So I picked up this set. It's like 2 of this pattern, and then the middle one is white. This is Cupcakes and Cashmere, one of my favorite brands. $12.99. You guys, it's got the cute skull. It's got the cute bat. It's got the roses, the jack-o'-lanterns. It's that whole damask pattern, the spider in the web. Tater sees a bird. So I had to have this. It kind of goes with my black and tan kind of and white kind of theme. And instead of like red, it's like orange. Had to have him. Then now this is like cotton gauze. It's like 100% cotton gauze. This was $8.99. Now you only get 2 of these kind. It's got the spider, it's got the gentleman skelly, it's got the raven, it's got the moth, the spider in the web, the bat, the key. And it's that whole kind of damask pattern. What is that? A spooky house? Yeah, like a haunted house. You guys, like I'm obsessed with this sort of pattern. I freaking love this. And it says super absorbent. So he jumped down and he jumped semi on my scary tree without realizing. Okay. Then stop it. Stop how cute. This is Nicole Miller. You get 3. So the middle one, instead of being white on this set, it's black. These are your kind of standard. I was climbing my window. So you have your like autumn orange tree. They're orange trick-or-treater pails, but you have like the little ghost witch kid, and is that his dog? Yeah, it's his dog. You have the little witch girl and the ghost in the tree on the swing on the tree. That's like all the rage. You have like the spooky house, the little girls all dressed. I just can't with how cute this is. And I also really love Toile. And this is basically Toile with like, instead of just being 2 colors, it's got that black and white with like the splash of orange. I tried, you guys, I tried to pick. I have more. That's why Dale's like, do you need all of these? Boys, they don't understand. And I'm like, yeah, I really do need all of these. Okay, these are Hallowed Hauntings. These are these gauze ones for $8.99 again. They're black and white, and look at the witch, the ghost walking. What are they walking? Could be a cat or a dog. Honestly. These remind me of like black and white photograph 12. I just love the witch on the broom. I can't with how cute these are, you guys. It's so my kitchen, and I would have stuff like this out all year round. Wait. Then I had to get, again, these cotton gauze, $8.99. Look at the Gentleman Skelly. Stop. I love the Gentleman Skelly. Ugh. And then on, like you can see here, like the like cemetery entrance. Oh, the bats. You guys, these are so cute. I can't. And it's, again, to me, it's like a Halloween toile. Then Zachary Banks, or is this Thackeray? Is it Thackeray? Why do I always call him Zachary? Thackeray Banks? Is that really his name? It must be, because this is Hocus Pocus. Why am I... I've only ever watched the movie once. And then I cried, and I was mad at Cassie for making me watch it. Because at first I'm like, this is dumb. Like, these witches, they're dumb. And then I fell in love with Banks. Well, anyways, whatever his name is. Banks is my favorite part of that whole movie. Like, I know everybody loves, but he's the only reason I love that movie. Like, he's the only reason. Yeah, so... So these are like the silicone pot holder thingies. Like, look, the silicone grippy parts are like stars. And it kind of goes with this. Another $8.99, Salem's General Store. You guys, I can't with this. Like, this is the Black Cat toile with the Happy Jack-o'-lantern, the spider webs, the bats. I love this. I love this. I love everything about this. This is Salem Noir. These are those cotton gauze. There's 2 of them for $8.99. You guys, look at the black cat. These beautiful orange flowers. The jack-o'-lantern, the spider webs. Like, I'd almost think those are Calendula, which are like my birth flower because I was born in October. I am such a sucker for like a black cat and a witch hat. I don't know why. I think that's the cutest thing on the planet. And it's almost like Dia de los Muertos, like with the marigold kind of a... I can't with how good. I just can't. So it's mostly black and white with the orange splashes. Okay, I had to have all of those. And Dale kind of thought I lost my mind. He's like, okay. If you need them, you need them. I got this. I spent too much money for, but I was in love with it. And I understand that beaded, hand beaded work, it takes a lot of time. And so it's worth more. It's heavy. This is from At Home. It's called Gothic Graveyard. It was $29.99, which is kind of expensive. Granted, I got the 15% off. I just love it. And it's not a super long, as you can see, it's kind of, and that's what I need for these dressers. Because if they drape over too much, the cats may have a tendency to jump on it, pull it down. I don't want that. I'd rather they just jump on this and slide off, you know what I mean? But it's, you guys, it's got the bats and the spider web. Like, I just love this. And it's all hand beaded. I haven't decided, do I want to put this with my Dracula stuff? I think so, because if I do all the greenery with the witch stuff, this just gives me my whole Dracula. I mean, look at that picture. Is that not stunning? I love this. I was like, Dale. And they had another one. Had like skulls on it. He's like, wow, that's like a lot of money. I was like, well, it's a kind of like a one-time purchase thing. It's not like you're buying it every year. He's like, yeah, I guess so. But when he said that, I was like, okay, so maybe I don't need both, even though I have this one, and the one in the living room. So my mind goes, I kind of need 3. And he's thinking, wow, that's expensive. One is good. Should I show you Cracker Barrel? I'll show you Cracker Barrel. I have more. Cody Fitzpatrick. I remembered his name, Cody. Last year found these. For the life of me, I couldn't find these. And he's like, well, he's such a sweet guy. He's like, well, if you need, he's also lives in Pennsylvania too, but he's over by Hershey and stuff. And he's like, well, if you need some, let me know. I could get them for you. I was like, no, it's okay. I found these at Cracker Barrel, you guys, and it's the only one I saw, and I was like, oh, I need these. So I doubt if Cody watches Who Wants to Watch a Girl Buy Stuff or shop or whatever. If he's watching, Cody, I got them. The sweet cinnamon, caramel apple, candy corn, and pumpkin spice Tootsie Rolls. Oh, he said that these were so good. So I got these. Then I had to get these for my daughter. She loves cats like me. I blame her. These were $14.99, but you guys, these are so cute. She loves like dangly, swinging kind of jewelry. So these are earrings, and I know that she's gonna love these for Christmas. So I had to get her those. I really love these angel wings. Like, I love them. Again, it's another pair for $14.99. But you guys, they're so cute, and they're just like dainty. I just love these angel wings, and I had to have them. So I got these. And then this kind of made a set. It's like $17.99. It's a silver teardrop necklace with floating CZ. So it kind of looks like it's moving, right? And so I got these earrings, which were $19.90. Granted, I had points too, so I saved money. Well, aren't those so cute together? Stop. I love these. Just a little tiny. I do kind of like, I mean, I'll wear gaudy, but I really love dainty. I'll wear all kinds of jewelry. So that's what we picked up when we went to Cracker Barrel. They didn't have, I'm looking for the ghost on the swing ornament. They didn't have them out yet. So far only online. I don't want to pay $10 shipping just for the ornament. They didn't have the witch lamp, not that I thought that they would. And what else? There's something. Oh, I've seen some Cracker Barrels have the skull, the little skull, like salt and pepper shaker for $1.29. They have it online. No, maybe they don't have that online. Maybe they don't have that online. I can't remember. But I was like, again, $10 shipping. I'm going to try to find it. If I find it, I find it. If I don't, I don't. But of course they didn't have it. To get to some more of my stuff. Okay, you guys. I got this off Amazon. It's an officially licensed Universal Monsters. If you know, I love Universal Monsters. You'll see, I have something else here, Universal Monster. I got a Universal Monster Funko Pop, Frankenstein and his bride. They're on my desk at work. So stinking cute. And I have a Dracula. I think I showed him in a previous video. I love 1930s Bela Lugosi Dracula. Like, obsessed. Dracula is my favorite monster. Look! Oh my gosh! Look, it's like Universal Studios. Look at that. And it's like, look, the teeth, the bat. The bats, I should say. It says Universal Pictures here. Obviously, that's Bela Lugosi. Stop it. Stop it. I love the colors. Kind of like that mauvey brown. I love this. Love this so much. Okay. Can't believe it's already been an hour. I still have more. Then, because I've been gathering some things. Okay, Kirkland's. The main reason I wanted to go there, because I didn't want to spend whatever Anthropologie is charging for almost the same thing. So at Kirkland's, I got this for $16.99. Oh, I love Ghost, and he's so cute, and he's like that confetti glass, and he lights up. Does mine light up? I think I have to pull the tag. Oh, you have to put I have to put batteries in it. It takes three? It takes AAA. Yeah, it's three. AAA. Should I go get the batteries? Should we light them up? Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, I'm back. Oops. I don't know why this one doesn't want to stay. I mean, they have like a little screw. Mine doesn't have a screw. So, I mean, you could put a screw in it. I think I'm going to have to. Well, that's kind of, it's only $16.99 plus whatever. I didn't get any discounts at Kirkland's. Well, anyways, you get the point. Is he not adorable? So, heck with Anthropologie. I got mine from Kirkland's, and he's just as beautiful. I do have footage at Kirkland's. Oh, you guys, I need to work on my social anxiety. I just start sweating because I get so freaking anxious of like people judging me. Working on it. Oh, I got this at Kirkland's too, you guys. For Thanksgiving, I do a lot of like I do a lot of the aqua green or mint green, you know, like sage. Sage and aqua are very similar. One leans more green and one leans more blue. I decorate with those pumpkins. Orange and white. And then I have like some brown wood stuff and some gold. Well, they had a 12 pumpkin and I was like, stop. I don't need all the sizes. I just want the little baby 12 pumpkin. You guys, they have dishes in this exact same pattern. It's very tempting to buy the dishes for Thanksgiving dinner in this pattern. This was $14.99, which I don't think is bad for a ceramic pumpkin, and it's toile, and it's glazed. I told you I love toile. So I got him. Okay, so off of, I think he was on Mercari, I got this sea turtle for the display behind us. I love him, you guys. He's shiny. He's like that aqua sage green color. He's perfect. And I absolutely love sea turtles. Like I love, love, love sea turtles. So somebody was selling this and I was like, okay, he's mine. I need him. I need him. I love turtles. So I had to get him for my collection from eBay. No, yeah, Mercari. No, this was eBay. I was positive. Either eBay or Mercari. I got this. I can't remember if this was Mercari, eBay, or Etsy. I haven't done Poshmark in a while, but for my spell book, for my Old World Salem, vintage, you know, like 1962 or 1692, 1692 Salem witch. She needs a spell book. Well, it's one of those, but you guys, it looks just like a real book. And I'm like, oh, tell me that doesn't look like some kind of ancient grimoire or spell book. Like 1692. I need this. So I got this for my decor. It's perfect. I picked up another black and white pumpkin, like with the Jack Skellingtons. I guess my OCD didn't really notice that the paint came off on that one. Like, I don't know. I guess when I was looking at it, I just picked it up and didn't really, it's not going to bother me that bad, but it kind of bothers me a little bit. Like, I feel like they should be like these ones. And it also goes with my black and white Carnival Spooky Popcorn Bath and Body Works candle. Yeah, and this was only $9.99 from At Home. And so, I don't realize, it looks like there's, I didn't really take a good look at it when I picked it up. I'm just like, I'll take another one of those. But that'll wash off because it's glass. It's literally glass. So yeah, when I got that Spooky Popcorn candle, I'm like in the whole Jack Skellington, and I know Bath and Body Works is coming out with more, well, it's rumored, more Jack Skellington stuff. I'm like, I feel like I need another black and white glass pumpkin. So I got this. From At Home. He was $6.99. I don't have a raven, you guys, and I've been very picky. I wanted something that definitely goes with my 1692 Salem Witch. Look, he's perfect, and he's not a ginormous size. He's not a great big lantern. I was kind of looking for like an iron kind of one, but he's resin, but he's so perfect. I mean, he definitely looks like 1692 Raven. So with that spell book, great, it's right here. Oh, sorry, Tay. I have butterfingers, they should know this. Like, you stop it right now. Tell me that's not perfect. I can't. Can you tell my decor brain is on overload with stuff that they're coming out with? This was At Home as well. It's $7.99. Again, I had a 15% off my order. Welcome Foolish Mortals. I love, like, I don't know why, but I really love wooden signs. And I just thought this was cool for my whole Dracula thing. So I had to get this. I personally love anything blingy. It does have some glitter. I think the glitter makes it feel like, oh, almost like Great Gatsby. Like this gave me Great Gatsby vibes, but I could totally see this late 1800s Jack the Ripper kind of theming. It really gives me a little more Great Gatsby vibes, but it's still vintage to me. Because to me, the 30s, 20s, 30s, that's very vintage. So I needed that. It's a little, needs a little Victorian. Some of the stuff at Michael's I was looking for, they didn't have it out. They have like this old world, it's a lantern, kind of looks like an old oil lantern, kerosene lantern or whatever, but oil lamp. But I think it takes a tea light or whatever. They didn't have that, and I was like, and then I wanted the Gothic mirror, like the arch mirror, but they wanted like $70, and I was like, I'm gonna wait and see if I can get that with a coupon. You guys, there's Bela Lugosi, and that's, his name's on here. Oh, it's on the back. Boris, I always want to say Karloff. It's Karloff. Boris Karloff is Frankenstein. I've never seen the Wolfman or the Invisible Man, but we saw these last year, and I just was so deeply in love with them. He's the best, other than Hotel Transylvania, Drac. He's the best Dracula ever, ever. I've never seen a better Dracula than Bela Lugosi. He's what I think of when I think of Dracula. Yeah, so I had to get the DVD set because I need my Dracula. I need my Dracula. I'm obsessed. Michael's. No, this was At Home. I take it back. At Home. Okay, it's $5.99. This velvety plant. Like, it's velvety. I don't think my cats will chew on this. They're not bothering the other oceany one. You guys. Wait. I mean, I want to say I paid, look at what my cats have done to this. If it looks like grass, they chew on it. I'm like, you guys are dumb. They ruined it. They ruined it. I just bought this from At Home like a month ago. Jerks. So much for that. But they're not bothering the other white, like fuzzy one. So I love him. I love him. This is plastic pot, but I don't care. It looks classy to me. So I'm like, this will go in my like witchy apothecary. Like that looks like maybe some poisonous sort of a plant. Then, yeah, now we're getting in. And then I have Bend and Bow downtown. Then I have the greenery. Oh, you guys stay tuned. It might be another hour. Okay. But if you want to see what some of my upcoming DIYs are, Kirkland's. I got 4 of these. And you saw I'm 51 years old, you guys, and I've always wanted nice dishes. So I did treat myself to Williams-Sonoma, the witch plates that everybody but me had. all the YouTubers that I like to watch. Kirkland's had these that are slightly smaller than the salad plates. These are more like dessert appetizer plate size. And they had the bats, and it kind of goes with it. They were $8.99 a piece. I got 4 to go with my set. You guys. Oh my gosh. I was only going to get 2, and Dale's like, you might as well get 4. Because they'll go with your other set. And I'm like, okay, talk me into it. They're bats. They're bats. And they're like lacy bats and spiders. I'm obsessed. So I got 4 of these from Kirkland's. There's a ton of stuff I want. I need choices at Kirkland's. But I could have spent, oh my gosh, I probably could have spent at least $500 there. Geez, I think I put all my wish list stuff in Pottery Barn. That was like $1,500. So it's like, well, that's not gonna happen. That girlfriend needs to go win the lottery or something. Like, that's not good. And I would. If I won $1,500 at the casino, you dang well better bet I'd be spending it on Halloween decor and stuff. Because it's literally my favorite time of year. Closely followed by Christmas. Which I know makes no sense to religious people. Like, overly religious people are like, I don't understand how people can like Halloween. If you love, anyways. I ordered this from Etsy. I thought this was perfect with my witch apothecary. It's kind of like a particle board pressed wood. You can put it in, they have on there an 8x10 frame. If this interests you, there's the shop information. But I love this. I mean, honestly, I could get like a very ornate black frame. But it's Three Sisters Broomworks, 17 Blackbird Pond. Behind the Oak, Knock Loud, Don't Let the Cats Out, serving the community for over 350 years. Old Salem quality broomsticks since 1629. I'm like, when we do my DIY, I've always, ever since I found out that you can make brooms in Salem, I think that's the coolest thing ever. I could care less if they're witches or not. Doesn't bother, like, people can have whatever faith they want, and it doesn't, I still think it's cool. Like, I think it's the coolest thing ever. And this was perfect. This was the absolute perfect sign. So I might get like a little, you know, those things that you can set signs on. So I think I might put this on there because I freaking love this. Love this. This so is my aesthetic for all of that. Wait, this is Michael's too. That bag is like at home at Michael's Greenery and stuff, so stay tuned for that. These are plastic, so yeah, I don't have to worry about them breaking. But you guys, these are the vintage, and I'm like, I said, I love the pumpkin, and I love the smiling black cat. So I love this vintage stuff. And Dale's like, they're ornaments, so you can have a tree. I was like, no, man, you can like, you can cut these off. You don't have to. I don't know if I will or not. I might just keep them as ornaments and just set them on the table. They are plastic, so they will blow around. I could even kind of put them up with my vintage witch stuff. It goes, but it doesn't go. You know what I mean? I could put them wherever I put my Joanna Parker cat, which I was still thinking the porch. I freaking love these. These are for plastic. You guys, Michael's, they're on drugs. But these are like $7.99, and again, I had a 25% off coupon. I have more Etsy stuff. Stay tuned, it's pretty cool. So Michael's was sweet enough to wrap these up for me and put them in a box. So I got this jar because, again, you know, I have these like old labels. It says 2P. Oh, this must be. I made sure it could open so that I could fill it with my stuff. And you'll see some of the filler stuff. I have lavender from my garden. I have dried rose petals. You can see, which obviously those dried fruit thingies, you know, the apples, the oranges, they're not going to fit in here unless I chop them up. But I mean, you could even put like, I have a sage bundle. Like I have like, I think I got that at, oh no, that was Ursula's sage bundle she got from Powwow, I think. We are going to Powwow next weekend. I'll probably go back out to Erie because he has to pick up his guitar. And see what else Home Goods put out. I'm trying so hard to get the Potter Studio plate. Oh, you guys, like this style, even cooler. They almost look like darkroom photograph style plates that are like black and white like that. I'm like, I need those. I need those. So yeah, I got this bottle to put my sticker label on that we got from Temu. So we're going to fill it with stuff. So if you like DIY stuff like I do, stay tuned and I will give you some ideas if that interests you. So I have coming, I had to pre-order it like a month ago. On Michael's is not going to carry the Limax, which is like Green Garden, Apothecary Green Garden thing. I think I got the Apothecary and the Green Garden. But I had them in my cart at the site at this one place. Didn't realize they were going to go like that. They sold out. It's like, dang, they were in my cart. So I had to pre-order them from another place, just like my candy corn kind of wreath thing from Williams-Sonoma. I had to pre-order that. That won't come until maybe mid-August. My Limax should ship anytime now. So I got like a terrarium, make it yourself kind of thing that I'm like, I just got the little one because I didn't need to go all crazy. I've got so much stuff. This was $14.99. Michael's, you should be ashamed of yourself, but it gives me that whole greenhouse terrarium. I might even get like some air plants and some moss. I could just do that. But I was kind of thinking of like dried flowers from this place downtown. Terrarium and some moss. You'll see. We will play it together. But I love this. Like, I mean, if you're gonna be an old world witch, you gotta have like spices, and I want to get some star anise seeds. You guys, like I'm really like to fill my jars and bottles with like real stuff. Maybe some clove buds. Yeah, cinnamon sticks. Okay. Then from this was Mercari. I told you. You will see how much I love toile and I'm kind of obsessed with it. Or damask patterns. This is more damask. I love cameos, and this gave me like damask cameo vibes. This bag. And this person bought it at TJ Maxx, but I'm like, oh my gosh, if I never find this, I think it was like $15. Wait, let's look at this side. Stop, they look like cameos. There's like bats and skulls and jack-o'-lanterns and skeletons in that like damask kind of pattern. I need a canvas bag, like a hole in the head. But I freaking love this. Like, oh, I need that. I need that. I don't care. It's like a fact. Put it in this bag so it doesn't get all dirty. Then, can you see like my old world Salem where I'm going with this stuff? Oh. I need At Home to come out with the clay. I mean, or Michael's, whoever gets to it first. Or not Michael's. They want way too much money. Walmart. Walmart, I need somebody to come out with these. Probably At Home will do it. These like clay, these like inexpensive clay pumpkin, like huge jack-o'-lanterns. And we are going to rock paint them. And they're going to look very similar to Pottery Barn for way less. But yeah, okay. Then Because I loved my, where's my pumpkin? Oh, it's over here. Someone's candle must have broke and they were just selling the lid on Mercari for like 20 bucks. And I was like, that's worth $20 to me. I'll take it just in case I break mine or on one of those other carnival candles. Yeah, or just a plain white frosted, you guys. So yeah, they probably chopped up their candle wax, I would hope, or maybe they're going to use it in a candle warmer. I don't plan to ever melt mine. I super glued what broke off on the top, and who cares if it's cracked where I can't see it because it's not, it seems sturdy and everything else, but I needed that. I needed that lid. Okay, wait, I gotta check it. So that was Mercari. Wait till you see what I got over town. When I was talking about Old Salem making your own brooms. Archer and Olive. I didn't want the whole subscription. What do you call it? Yeah, it's a subscription. It's a quarterly subscription box because it was desert, like Arizona, Nevada kind of thing, North Dakota, whatever. And I had never been to the desert. I don't have anything that would coincide with that, so I didn't want the whole kit. So I opted out of it because I'm like, I did kind of want this stampy thing that you, like the ink pad. If you hear the neighbor kids, sorry. I think they're playing with, yeah, they're playing with their dog. Very high grass, like they're asking for ticks, really. Anyways, oh no, I'm at 20% battery. Okay. Well, I did want the gel pens. Someone was selling the two items that I wanted the most. So I got the gel pens. Here's the colors. And the travel notebook. And it's got craft paper. I didn't actually want the journal with the dot, or the regular journal, dot grid journal. Again, it had like a desert kind of a theme. The actual stamps had desert theme. I'm like, I never been to the desert and I don't vibe with that, right? I did kind of want the brush set, like the stamp pad brush set that you could rub on, and then I was like, you know, I don't really even need that because someone else was selling that. I'm like, no, actually I think I'll be okay without it. Just really wanted this because it had the craft paper, you guys. That's so cool. So now I get to see what it's like on the craft paper, and this is really pretty. I do love the whole like desert sunset vibe. These were the two pieces that I most wanted. I literally didn't care about anything else, and I got the two things I wanted most. So God bless whoever sold that on Mercari. Thank you. I got it. I was so excited. As soon as I saw it, I checked right out. Because I'm like, I don't want to lose that. Those were the exact two pieces I desperately wanted. So that planter for my boss, one of them's gonna be for boss's, I think that I might do for her birthday, and this I might do for boss's day. I'm gonna unstick this pen that they stuck on here with tape. Without kind of ripping the plastic. I mean, it's sweet that they did that and all, but it's an elephant journal. And granted, it's dot grid. But I was like, oh, how cute is this? Seriously. And it comes with a pen. It's a fine liner. It's Dingbats. So you get the fine liner pen that you can put in there, and the journal. Is that not cute? So my boss is all taken care of. So the stuff that I ordered from Etsy. Oh, you guys, I love this. I have always wanted something moonstone. And I've particularly wanted, this is really cute, where it says, hey, I'm all yours. Like, it comes in this cute box. But I particularly wanted a moon. I love moons. Like I said, reminds me of Ursula too, because she loved the moon. We went out one night and just took a bazillion pictures of the moon. Like, she got a camera just like mine, and we could get pictures of the craters on the moon. Like, we had a blast. Good time. So it always reminds me of me and Ursula doing that too. But it's a moonstone. Ignore my hangnails that I picked because they drive me insane. That's the giant paper cut I got while looking for that cats in a costume blanket at Home Goods. Is that not the cutest little dainty with the aquamarine? Stop. I had to have it. It's just a cheap little chain, but the moonstone. Moonstone moon. Like genuine moonstone. It's from Pure Pierce Studio, if that interests you, on Etsy. I kind of like supporting small businesses, so I wanted to show you guys these. I got, this is from Casey's Crystal Cove. I mean, it's like a $15 bracelet, then, you know, tax and shipping, but I got this, and you get to pick the color of the cord. I picked black because I wear a lot of black t-shirts and everything, but it's like this protection bracelet, and so you can, you know, take it on and off. It's selenite, which is the middle white stone. Selenite, and I figured God created this is how I look at it. God created gemstones that are in the earth that people make things out of, and I have crystals, but I just love gemstones and I love tumbled rocks, so I plan to put that, it just hit my brain. I had found a chunk of, I think it was at Marshall's, I think it was Home Goods. A chunk of, yeah, it was Home Goods. A chunk of amethyst. Dang, I should have picked that up. That would have been perfect for, because I have crystals and stuff from Ursula, and I've picked up along the way just because I figured God made the rocks. You know, all the minerals and things in the earth. I mean, you can use them for spells or whatever, but you can also just appreciate the gemstone itself. Anyways, supposedly selenite provides protection against negative energy, which happens at work a lot. Keeps any of your crystals fully charged. I do have like a heart-shaped selenite bowl. Should bring that down with my stuff too. Hematite, which is one of my all-time favorites. It's kind of like that that silvery. I mean, it's a heavy gemstone, but it's that like silvery metallic. It says hematite absorbs negative energy, provides grounding energy, and then black tourmaline, the most powerful protection stone, grounds a space and clears it of negativity. And I'm like, yeah. So I need all the help I can get at work. So yeah. I just go, thank you, God, for making these gemstones in the earth and someone putting them into a bracelet for me, regardless of their intent. Thank you for making them, God, and help keep negative energy away. I got enough trouble. Okay. Then I got, now, I mean, I have downstairs some loose leaf tea like this, and well, this is not tea. This is a simmer pot mix. Which I wanted the dried oranges for my broom, and then the cedar and all this other stuff in here, pine cones and cinnamon sticks, I was gonna put in one of those jar things. So it could have been a real witch that did this, whatever. Like, I believe that God, you know, you can pray and God can protect. She included a free, you guys, sodalite stone. This is so cool, which I could put in that little terrarium. Sodalite, and I picked some of this stuff up from Lilydale too when Ursula and I went. But balance, clarity, intuition, logic, truth, calming, third eye, activation. It's from the stonesanctuary.com. So there's sodalite. If you've never seen sodalite, it's a naturally occurring gemstone. Anyways, regardless, I have a friend, well, I don't ever get on Facebook, so I never see her anymore, but she made like a whole bunch of teas and stuff, like loose leaf teas in bags like this. I have them downstairs in the basement, you know, sealed like this. Like, they're just all these herbal things. Like, I find no harm in any of this stuff. So, my God is bigger than anything else. So, it doesn't bother me. It may bother some people. It doesn't bother me. I think it's cool myself. But, anyways, it says, Yule Simmer Pot Mix. Celebrate the return of the light with a simmering blend that honors the spirit of the season, handcrafted with love in New Jersey from the Stone Sanctuary. I think this stuff is cool. It has the instructions on the back. I think it's super cool. And you could actually put this in a simmer pot. It says add the bag's contents to a pot filled with 3 to 4 cups of water. This would smell so good. I may buy some more stuff. I'll tell you how much it costs in a minute. Bring to a gentle simmer over low heat. Add more water as needed to prevent it from drying out. It's got dried orange slices, cinnamon sticks, whole nutmeg, dried apple slices, whole cloves, pine cones, dried pine needles, dried juniper berries, dried bay leaves, cedar tips and chips, frankincense resin. That is the coolest thing ever. Okay, plus I got like a coupon. If you sign up for their newsletter, she gave me a free gemstone. How amazing is that? Honestly, I will probably repurchase because I love this kind of thing. Seriously. $9.95. Like, I would make this stuff. I would seriously make this stuff. Does that make me witch? Who cares? Like, I'm obviously not, but that's not my favorite. I want to smell this. Oh, you have to, this one you have to actually, she sealed it. That's pretty cool, but I have to open it for the DIY anyway. Oh my gosh, this might be a 2.5 hour video. That smells utterly amazing. You guys, I literally went to the park and picked up bark for one of my DIYs. Real tree bark. Because one of the stickers from Temu has something about some kind of bark. I mean, how amazing is this? I love this. I absolutely freaking love this. I need to buy more Chief Simmer. I love this. I think it's cool. All right. Then, so we're gonna need this. And yeah, for my DIY stuff. Okay. That's that. I told you, I've been collecting. Wait, we already, yeah, that was my bracelet. Okay. Sorry, I probably shouldn't make that dress. You guys, I didn't even open this because they wrapped this so cute. I was like, oh, I have to show you guys. This is ADKD Publications, All Things Books. So there's their Etsy information. Melissa, thank you. Handwritten. Thank you for your purchase. How cute, right? I got this bookmarker and it was $5. But I mean, then there's shipping. You guys, look how they had this, right? So they gave me like this other bookmarker. Granted, it's just a piece of paper that's like, you know, whatever, it's still cute. Has like a little sticker, like it's all folded pretty. Look at that. It's like, oh, I can't just rip that out. I need to show you guys. Okay. So it's like stuck to a piece of paper here. You guys, look. Oh my gosh, is that not the cutest? Like, and it's paper, so I mean, it's delicate, you have to be careful. But I mean, this is kind of like a thicker cardboard that they've wrapped in like some kind of like tissue paper. And then they put this paper bat on it, and then this like beautiful like metal kind of edging. I love this so much. $5. Stop. This makes my day. So now when I'm like reading books, oops. I already messed it up. Hold on. Okay. I mean, be careful. It's only $5, but be gentle because clearly it's like paper, right? I love this. I freaking love this. So that's that from Etsy. I love that. Okay. Then okay. I had just put in an order from Salt and Stone, right? And see what I found at Marshall's? Oh, it's different. I'm hilarious. You guys, but can you see why I got mixed up? Salt and Stone, Sand and Fog. Very similar packaging. Okay, so Sand and Fog, this is Tahitian Vanilla Body Wash. So I got this. I do love vanilla. Oh, here I thought, guys, this smells so good. It's almost kind of like a banana caramel vanilla. And it's like fresh banana and vanilla, and almost like it's only $7.99 at Marshall's. Well, I had to get the Sand and Fog body lotion for $7.99 in a glass bottle. Like, if you were gonna give this as a gift, how nice is that? You could put it in like a little basket or something. Love. Okay. Then for my daughter, she loves pina colada. This is Pineapple Coconut Body Wash. It has like the pump. Granted, she's not gonna be able to put this on the plane. In her checked luggage, she could, but I'll probably end up shipping it to her. I want to smell this. I did not smell it in the store. Oh, it's pina colada. It's pina colada. She's gonna freaking love that. Another Christmas present. Getting all my Christmas shopping done early. And then for, I just couldn't resist. This is Sand and Fog, inspired by the California Coast, California Beach Collection diffuser oils, you guys. I have like the Scentsy diffusers. There's Malibu Beach, which is pistachio, cocoa, marshmallow, caramel, vanilla, and musk. Laguna Beach, which is sea salt, eucalyptus, lavender, geranium, pine, and amber. Huntington Beach, which is orange, watermelon, peach, water lilies, amber, and vanilla. And Newport Beach, which is orchid, peach, ylang, I love ylang, amber, and sugar vanilla. Like, how cool is that? Like the body wash, even, what a gift. Okay. Then my order from Salt and Stone, and then my order from, it's not even an order, I got it downtown. I got, because I really like the neroli and basil, they had a kit that you pick, now I can't even remember. One was you get the body mist. Oh, well, you got a freebie from ordering. So what they sent me in a freebie, my bangs are getting stuck on my sweaty head because my air conditioner's off, so now my head is getting sweaty. The Rose and Oud body mist, and I love this deodorant so much. I will say, because my skin is very sensitive, it did make my underarms, after several days, it did make my underarms red. And I was like, okay, I think I need to get used to this. But it works, you guys. So I took a break and went back to my stupid old aluminum kind. And then I'll switch back. Just alternating until my skin gets used to it. But yeah, this is lovely. So now I have the deodorant and the freebie of the body mist. Well, then I got a kit that came with, I think it was the body wash and the body mist. Well, anyways, I got the neroli and basil and the body wash and the deodorant. So this is like full size. So this is what the full size body wash is like. Oh, you guys, it smells so good. I cannot explain it other than it's like the inside of a fancy hotel. But the neroli is so refreshing. Neroli? Yeah, neroli and basil. It's kind of like orange and, it's like a bug. It's so refreshing, so spa, so fancy hotel. So I love the mini deodorant, so I got so I could just do the scent layering, the body wash, the full-size deodorant, because I love the deodorant. And that was before it started my hair gets red. And I was like, okay, my skin is like really sensitive, like allergic. I get hives from Victoria's Secret lotions and some of Bath and Body Works. If I use like their real thin, if I use most of their lotion, but Brandy from, it used to be Brandy's Bars to Bricks. I don't even know if she's making videos anymore. Because I know she quit Scentsy, but she told me she has sensitive skin too and has issues, and she can use the Ultra Hydration body cream, and so can I, from Bath and Body Works. So I just can't use their whatever. I can use it on my hands, I just can't use it on my body. I'll break out hives, get all itchy. But so I tried to get the lotion, the body cream, let's put it that way, all sold out. Everybody else loves neroli and basil too. I was like, seriously? I tried to get I did get the body mist. Maybe that was the set. The body mist, the body wash, and the deodorant I got because I couldn't get the lotion. I just went ahead and got the deodorant. And I have 2 of them now. It's fine. I love it. But there's the body mist. I can show you what the full size, they see a bird. Full size body mist looks like. You saw the deodorant. Oh, you guys, I love it. In fact, I will spray it. is such a clean luxury hotel scent. It's so good. The other one that I was gonna get a whole kit and caboodle of was the saffron one, which smells so much like almost identical to Baccarat Rouge 540 to me. But everybody else loved that, and that was completely gone. I couldn't even get the deodorant. I was like, really? I love it. I smell so good right now. So I got, yeah, the deodorant, the body mist, and the body wash. Like, look how, see what Scentssy's doing? Those of you that watch Scentsy too, see the clean. Sand & Fog is doing it. Salt and Stone, Scentsy. So now I have a second deodorant. I don't know why. I don't know why. I got the free trial size body mist, and then I also bought the body mist because I had the full size deodorant, so now I have the body mist. In the Rose and Oud. I really love this too. Those are my 3 favorites. I also like the Hinoki. Don't get me wrong, I sprayed the Hinoki on and it smells really good. I don't know what it is about this. It does have like a slight cedar. I don't know. This is just so pretty. So they obviously saw that I liked this scent and got a, so they gave me the trial size. It's almost like a peppery cedar wood that's in this. So if you think it smells like roses, but again, these are all very clean luxury hotel style. I don't think they're offensive to anyone. They're very clean. Well, I wanted to try the new Lily and Yuzu deodorant. I'm like, well, I like this in the body wash. And the only one I don't like is the sandalwood one. Oh, this is nice. Oh, it doesn't have a, oh, it's stuck in the lid. See, these all smell so good. This is very nice too. It's Lily and Yuzu. They should tell you about it. It doesn't tell you specifically about the scent, but an award-winning deodorant formulated for 48-hour protection. Seaweed extracts and niacinamide moisturize the skin, while prebiotics help neutralize odor, made without aluminum, parabens, and phthalates. I don't know, you guys. If you like clean luxury, like clean perfume, like Philosophy is a lot of those. Or what's the other? They're really popular. There's a brand, Scentbird carries it. I have some in my cart. This is just clean luxury hotel, refreshing. I don't think it's overly floral or overly fruity, or that's the only way I can describe this. You'd have to go online and see how they describe this. Beachy, I think they said, like ocean, refreshing. Yeah, it's just, it's good. So hopefully I can wear this. They have not, like, I mean, they're not, I mean, it triggered my lymph node in my one arm got all angry and like swollen and made my armpit hurt, and I was like, oh no. Like, but I took some lymphatic drainage vitamin stuff that I have, and that went away, so it's fine. Okay, last but not least, I thought they might have a sticker on their bag. This is a little shop over town. I live in kind of a town where it's kind of like, I think the guy's name, Joseph Warren, I don't know, some like Civil War-ish person. But they have a lot of really old, rich architecture. We have the Struthers Library Theater, which is like this gigantic, well, I shouldn't say, but it has like a library in it, and it's like this old, if you think of like the Muppet Show, like the old men sit in the boxes, like our theater box, they have those boxes that those two old guys, the hecklers, the grumpy old guys, they sit in those boxes. And I mean, this is an old, like 1930s theater, okay? And a lot of famous people have come through there. So like we have a whole lot of, I'll do a video sometime of my town. Okay. Well, like I said, and she wraps everything in this pretty tissue paper. I've always wanted to go to Salem and make my own broom. I'm at 10% battery. Okay, Melissa, stop talking. So I was like, I can do this. I watched someone make their own broom on their own YouTube video. Plus I watched Chris the Girl get the kit and take it home and make one. And I was like, I can do this. Granted, it's not the exact same style, but I got the gist in my head. So the girl over there at Bend and Bow sells these, okay? And it's one that you would hang up. It's corn husk. And this was $34. Now, I don't know if she makes these. She might. She might make these, or she buys them and sells them. So you can see where I'm going with, okay. Oh, this is my wood that I picked up from the park. My pieces of wood bark. Put them in a baggie just in case there was like a bug or something that I didn't see. I went running around my house. So that's in the baggie to put in my jar. But what I'm gonna DIY like they do in Salem, and the girl in the shop also has ones made up like this. Because it was like a lighter color, I was like, oh, how pretty. She dries all these flowers, right? And I was like, oh, how pretty with this broom. I love monochromatic. This is very monochromatic to me. I was like, this is beautiful. Shoot, I saw the Michaels. Anyways, greenery behind us. Michaels and at home. Do you see where I'm going with this? We're gonna DIY this. And you'll see the ribbon that I got from Michaels. I do have like this stretchy ribbon. I was like, well, but I like the stuff I got from Michaels more. My friend Caroline, we worked at the bank together, and then we went to the Harry Potter 5 3/4 race and everything. She collected from Lake Erie some beach glass, and she makes jewelry. I've done paint classes and stuff with her. It's personally gathered, unaltered beach glass from the shores of Lake Erie. So she makes these, and this was $20. So I'm like, my friend made this, and it's one of those that you can, you know, change the thickness or whatever. I thought that this was beautiful. So love that. It's that whole, it'd be really cute, the aquamarine. It's kind of like aqua and white. So there's that that I picked up at the shop too. She makes necklaces and all kinds of stuff. And then the Arbor House, which is the coffee shop just a few shops up, they always put her little dried flower in these beautiful little glass vases, different colors, in the coffee shop. And I have been admiring these little glasses in my shopping adventures, Michaels and stuff. Haven't really seen, being in the bag, it got a little bent, but haven't really seen this colored glass. I just haven't seen it like this. So I went in the store. Which was this? It's right here, $16. So it's got the dried flowers and the little amber colored, you know, little bud vase. I was like, this would be cute with my witch apothecary stuff too. Right? I love this. I just have to keep my cats from chewing on it. Yes, they will. It's got like little pieces of lavender in there. I did a bit of a disservice to this poor thing, leaving it in the bag for like several weeks, and I haven't gotten to filming it. Well, anyways, I admired these over at the coffee shop and was like, I need to go buy this for myself. So I did. I thought this was gorgeous. So that is everything from Bend and Bow, Michaels, and Home Goods Greenery. Okay. Okay. No one in their right mind is gonna leave these stems this long. I'm thinking of breaking this apart, but you guys, this was from At Home. Do you see how it's almost like authentic, fake? It's got like this mossy stuff on it. So I was like, okay, so like Jane the Leaper will do, she'll like cut some of these off, and make them into smaller things and then lay them around. So this was At Home for $5.99. I was like, oh, that's good. It's called 5-inch moss palm stem. So I got one of those. Then I got this stuff that looks like Spanish moss, you guys. Okay, and it's soft. It's like the softest chenille that you've ever felt. This was At Home, $7.99. They have red and they have black, but I wanted it to look as authentic as possible. It's called Amaranthus, 39-inch Amaranthus stem, $7.99 from At Home. Can you see that? But it's literally looks like Spanish moss to me. I was like, I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do with this, but I have to have this. I have to have this. Dale kind of thought I was losing my mind. That's because he can't see the vision. I also picked up from, I think this was At Home. Yep, At Home had a bunch of greenery, you guys. I felt like it was a fair price. Okay. This is $14.99 hanging moss garland. Okay. Do you see where I'm going with the forest witchy stuff? The stuff that I got from for my camera or for my phone dies. Do you see where I'm going with all this forest witch? I think you see it. Like you're literally in the forest. Then for that vase that I got that was like Dracula, I was like, I was gonna use it for my rubbery feeling, my rubbery feeling like drapey garland, and I changed my mind because I'm like, that doesn't really work. So I decided to use that vase for like Dracula. So you saw my pumpkin with the blood dripping. Well, I'm gonna use that vase and we're gonna fill it with this. Okay. These stems are like lamb's ear. They're like velvety. Can you see that? You probably can't because of my lighting. Can you? Oh, there you go. It's, if you've ever felt like lamb's ear, that's what this, it's velvety. And then I thought these roses at $2.99 each. I got 3. Oh, they're really good. And then these lamb's ear ones, did I tell you they're $5.99 each? I got 2 of those. That's very Dracula. Then I got this witchy called, this was At Home, $9.99. Stop. I'm like, doesn't that look like something a witch would grow in a little cauldron for her apothecary items? It's fake, but I don't care. I thought that was the cute. I'm like, oh no, I need this. You see where I'm going with this. Then I'll get to Michael's from At Home. I picked up for like the terrarium, and I want to get a glass coffin because Dracula sleeps in a coffin. So I got this kind of thing for Dracula, and this for, it looks like a little witch ball cloche. I'll show you what I'm going to fill that with in our DIY. So this was $5.99 at Home. This is Michael's. No, take it back. This, wait. Yeah, it doesn't have an At Home sticker. This is Michael's. Ashland, $7.99. So you see, $5.99 at Home, $7.99 at Michael's. One is black and one is gray. And I could even mix them. I think it'd be kind of cool. Then Michael's. Okay. I was like, this kind of reminds me, it's the wrong color, but it kind of reminds me of Poison Sumac. And I feel like a witch would use that in her apothecary kind of stuff. And I was like, ooh, I could even have some of this coming out of that pedestal, that mortar, that marble mortar pedestal. Maybe mix this with the dried oranges and apples and stuff, or put this in, like chop it up and put it in a jar. I was like, okay, that's perfect. It says it was stem teak. It's gold amaranthus, $9.99. Kind of expensive. Oh my god, you should have seen some of this. Like, you wanted a small fortune. Okay, this is the twine that I got to wrap this with. Okay, it's that monochromatic. So I wouldn't really call it ribbon, but I do have some velvety ribbon for my trees behind us. Then I got this, which I think I might put on my actual mantle. If Tater knocks it off, it's not really a big deal. It was $16.99. Don't love that for me, but it was 5 foot, and I was like, oh, that'll just sit right on top of my mantle. It's not real thick and gaudy, but I was like, it gives that whole apothecary thing going on. So I got that. Again, I had 25% off at Michael's. I got this for either the terrarium or the, I was like, fortune telling ball cloche. So I got this. It's like fuzzy ferns. Plus, oh, you guys. I got these fuzzy spiders. Wait, this was $3.99 at Michael's. I like the stuff that feels real, but isn't gonna fall apart. These spiders were $5.99, but they look like real spiders because they're fuzzy. Stop. I love this brooch. I'm gonna put it on, or this clip, kind of like a brooch. I'm not exactly sure what I want to put it on yet, but it has a clip on the back. You can even put it on like a wreath. But I love this spider. It was $7.99. I'm like, oh, that looks like so. You know, if I set it on a shelf, this looks like something a witch would have, like a spider brooch. For the cloche thing, I was thinking of doing these fuzzy black mushrooms with the moss, you know, and you do some of this. Or you do something that's a little more green, have some of this in there. So 3 fuzzy mushrooms, because you need mushrooms for spells and potions. And they look kind of realistic. Then I got these minis. I thought this would be cool in some kind of a cloche. Maybe like a taller cloche. Maybe with the mushrooms. Well, anyways, these are like, these kind of look like oddity kind of skulls. $6.99, but they look kind of realistic. I was trying to find animal skull that looks realistic, but I have to keep looking. And then I couldn't resist this, you guys. I'm probably just going to put them on a shelf. I don't love the skull, but I freaking love the pumpkin and the cat so much. I can tolerate the skull. He's not my favorite. Vintage looking skull, but $9.99. Again, 25% off coupon. But look at these little vintage Halloween pails. These are too cute. These are too cute for words. All right, you guys, that is what I picked up. You can see where I'm going with my theme. I mean, hopefully I'll pick up some more things. There's still some pieces that I'm looking at. I'm still mulling around the idea of, I'm looking for like a Dracula's castle, either a piece or a picture. I want like the whole Dracula's cat. I'm still looking for the all black headless horseman, even though I have a primitive version. I kind of want the resin one. I'm looking for that old Salem. I mean, I'd pick up some more actual old antique books as long as they didn't say what they were. Something that looks like it's from 1692. A more signage. We'll see how the bottle making goes. I might look for more stuff for that. Trying to think of some, there's like that old, almost like oil lantern, but it's actually a tea light. I'm looking for that. Obviously Limax. There's some other pieces, but I want to get the pumpkins to do DIY. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of stuff that I'm still looking for. Obviously plates and just, I'm looking for more vintage. Erie didn't have out the vintage yet. I would like to find like a really old clock. They did have, I would need a coupon or reward or something to get the all black kind of, reminds me of the Wizard of Oz when they turned it over and Dorothy only has so much, has until the sand runs out, that timer. But they had like an old Salem kind of clock thing that I was looking for. Yeah, so I mean, I kind of want to play on my Red Riding Hood, Dracula a little bit more, Frankenstein. I'd like to find a little Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. My vintage stuff for outside, primitive vintage. I'd like to play on that. Like I said, like a cast iron cauldron, like my copper kettle. Like an actual one that you can make things in, like 6 quart. I have a website you can buy it, but I might kind of invest. I'm still toying with the idea of anthropology, toying in a few, maybe the mugs and the tile bistro stuff. Again, Pottery Barn. Toying with some of their stuff, like the Iron Witch stuff. The pumpkins. I might get a little pumpkin just to see how close mine comes. $50 for a little baby pumpkin is crazy. But I may just go like $100 for a medium pumpkin or something, which is still ridiculous. They had like some candles that I'm toying with too. Like the Iron Cat. Yeah, I'm still toying with some things, so we'll see. I haven't gotten all the things, believe it or not, and I've got a lot. But this is going to be fun, you guys. Oh, I hope that you'll stay tuned. I hope you'll tune in for some of the DIY. I think it's going to be really fun. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And yeah, we will see you soon. Bye.